It's Vamos Rams Day here at LMU, and we're back with another edition of Inside Rams Camp presented by Unify Financial Credit Union. I'm JB Long, joined by the voice of your Los Angeles Rams in Espanol, Troy Santiago. And joining us today, as he's done every day, Steve Avila, this time actually on the stage as opposed to video bombing us in the backdrop for all of his teammates.
Yes, yeah.
Good to see you, Steve.
Good to see y'all too. Good to see y'all too.
Good to see you. So, the last time we met, you promised the interview will be in Spanish.
Oh.
JB has been preparing for this moment for a couple of months.
Okay.
So we're going to do the interview in Spanish with Esteban Avila and JB Long. JB Long. Are you ready, guys, or no?
Okay. I thought it was being serious.
We're going to take a rain check, right?
I still need some more time, but I will say, yo estudio todos los días.
And you? Tú?
Hola.
Okay, let's get serious because you are in a new role in the team as a sender. How are you feeling? I mean, I see you super excited.
Yeah, man, it's just great to be back out here. The weather's nice. That's always a plus. But I made that transition over during OTAs. It's been a part of learning something new. I mean, you're gonna fail, and that's something that I had to realize. I feel like that's the process of getting better. So I feel like in OTAs, it was just a process of learning what the play calls are and learning what the technique is. Essentially, to me, it felt like I was a rookie again, just in terms of relearning some stuff. But coming out here, I felt a lot better. I have some great people to go against on defense, and the coaches have been good with helping me, in this transition.
Steve, you know what I either didn't know or had forgotten is that you're a lefty.
Yeah.
So as the Rams have a new center, that means Matthew Stafford's getting the reverse rotation from your snaps.
Well, it wouldn't be anything new to him because Coleman was a
Oh, there you go.
Too.
Okay,
there you
perfect.
go.
Keeping the continuity.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I heard that it's different, but it was like later on in my college career, someone had said that. I'm like, I didn't realize that if it's different for a quarterback. But, I mean, Matthew had it last year, so kept the trend going.
So what's been the biggest challenge to making the switch from a guard to that center?
It's a little different, especially in pass protection, just knowing that the quarterback is right behind you. So you just have to attack plays much differently. So I feel like that's the biggest thing for me. Learning IDing everything was also something big, but technique-wise, I feel like that's the biggest thing.
I think if we stop camp today, or you never signed another autograph, you would still lead 2024 Rams camp in autograph signs.
Oh, yeah, man.
And yesterday, including my two boys, 8 and 4, so thank you very much for your generosity.
Yeah, man,
with
I
your
wanted
time.
to make it a point, to be out here. I mean, the fans are here. They don't get to come to every practice during the season, so I always try to think as if, I'll never see these people again, so which I know I will, but in terms of, having that interaction with them, because a lot of these people look up to a lot of us on the field, so I want that interaction to be, very genuine and good.
And that's make a difference because in that way the fans can feel the team like it's a family. And that's super important because I remember the time when I was checking other teams, for example the Cowboys in Oxnard, they never approached to the fans in the stands, and that feels bad. That feels really like a barrier between the fans and the players.
I feel like with this past draft class, I feel like that's a big, testament to, who we have on the team. We're very close, especially last year's draft class. So I really do want to start that trend. Not that it wasn't here, before we got here, but to get more involved with the fans, whether that's connecting through the internet or saying what's up or giving a kid a fist bump, on the way out. So, yeah.
I was bummed to see Jonah leave today's practice a little bit earlier. Hoping everything's good there, but I want to ask you what impression he's made coming in as a veteran free agent on your room.
Yeah, man, he's a really good player. When I found out he was coming, I know my first thought was, we have a beefy O-line because I know the initial thought was that I was going to be moving to center. But, man, as soon as I met him, when he came in, he's a really great guy. I know he'll really, really help us out this year. I'm excited to be playing next to him.
And actually, let's talk about your fellow starting lineman. In one word, how do you describe Alari Jackson, for example?
Oh, man. I would say controlled, man. The word controlled. He's you would look at him, you would assume he's quiet. In the offensive line room, he's not really. But, he has a switch that he turns on when he's on the field. That's very encouraging for me. He helped out a lot for me when I was out there last year as a rookie. So it's good. I'm very happy that he's here. I know he definitely makes us better.
Jonah Jackson.
Oh, man. Energy. He has energy. He has a lot of energy. He brings that on the field, too.
Kevin Dotson.
Swaggy. Swaggy. Kevin, when he signed that contract, he got a little more swag to him, so I'd say Swaggy.
Rob Havenstein.
Oh, man. A leader. I would say that, leader. Rob is definitely a phrase we use all the time. Model the way. I feel like Rob has done that, especially for me and all the rookies coming in last year. So,
Esteban Avila.
Ooh, awesome.
And modest.
Yeah. Hold on. Rob's word was you said one word. I said 3 words for Rob. I just realized that.
Doesn't matter.
I picked up on swaggy, and it took me back to the spring when we had you over at YouTube Theater. And for those who didn't see it, we asked Steve, okay, who on this rookie class is most likely this offseason to go out and make a purchase and show up to OTAs with a different car? And your answer was?
I put me.
And did you make good on that?
I did. And it's funny because everybody that works in the facility that I talk to every day, as soon as I said that, they told me when I went back, they're like, yeah, he's right. Because I talked about it all the time before I had got, the car that I did. But, I feel like for me that's just a testament to, how much work I've put in this past year. And I feel like I had to treat myself. So, yeah.
And you look like a kid outside. I mean, in the field, you are always with that energy, always jumping and happy. And that vibe, I mean, we can see it and we can feel it.
Yeah, man, I try to bring it every day. Every day you're not going to feel the same, but as long as you have a positive mindset going out there, you're gonna have some upsides to it. So yeah.
Want to close it out? Anything else, Troy, that you want to ask Steve?
Well, I mean, you have to promise now. The next interview, we're going to do it in Spanish.
I hope so. I'll try my best. I'll come with something. I'll come with something for sure.
That's good.
Thanks for brightening our day. And, Troy, you know how much I love and respect you. So anytime I get to sit down and chat with you, it's always an honor, especially here on Vamos Rams Day at Rams Camp, presented by Unify Financial Credit Union. So for Steve, for Troy, I'm JB Long. How do we wrap this up?
Vamos Rams!
Yeah!